What's up, guys? Happy Monday!
Yeah, Monday!
I'm Ryan, this is Neil. Today, I just got off the phone with a guy. He says, can you explain the appraisal process to me? I said, sure. Not only am I going to explain it to him, but now we're going to explain
it to you.
The first part of the appraisal process, guys, is typically you have to go under contract when you're buying a house. That's typically when this whole process will start.
That means they accepted your agreement of sale. Whoa.
Right.
That means you are going to own that house as long as we have no unforeseeable problems.
And in today's market, congratulations, because that's a lot harder to do than it was a year ago. So you go under contract. Typically what will happen, now this is where there's a big difference. People will ask all the time. There's a difference between the inspection and the appraisal. Neil, explain the inspection real quick.
Well, an inspection is something that you get for you to feel warm and fuzzy. We don't require an inspection. We don't even want to see an inspection. This is what we want to see,
right?
An appraisal.
The inspection is basically somebody going through the house to make sure that everything in the house looks fundamentally sound. That the
plumbing,
HVAC,
roof, right.
All the stuff, that there's no major cracks in the concrete or anything in the foundation. They make sure that the plumbing, the HVAC stuff works, and that there's nothing that could come up that would pose you a problem as the homeowner. If everything checks out okay with that, that's when we go into ordering the appraisal. Now, there are some times when you look at the timeline, guys, typically we say you go under contract day one, that's when the timeline starts. Inspection should be ordered day one. Right away, immediately, that should be ordered. Sometimes we'll order the appraisal on the first day as well. That's situational, though. Doesn't always happen that way, because typically what we want to do is make sure the house is okay before you pay for what?
An appraisal.
And that appraisal is going to cost you anywhere between, we'll say, $450 and $550, depending on where you're going. Did you want to add to that?
Well, yeah. I mean, an appraisal is really, really important. An inspection isn't. Here's the problem with inspection. I love it, and I'm going to get words from this. They can tell you your roof's fine. You can move in the house, and a year later, your roof could go bad, or your plumbing or anything else, and you have not a leg to stand on. So an inspection is great, but it's not a wherewithal for everything.
Yeah, the appraisal, they're going to do almost the same type of inspection of the property, but this is where they're going to come up with the value. The difference between an inspection and an appraisal is the inspection is to say, is the house okay? The appraised value is what's the house actually worth today, given local area comps and the makeup or composition of the house. How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, all these different features that are going to give a value for the house in today's market. Once the appraisal is ordered, typically it takes anywhere between 5 to 10 business days. It could be a little bit shorter, it could be a little bit longer depending on the market, but that's a typical time frame to look at. Once you get that appraised value, now what?
Now we are ready. In other words, if it comes back fine, you're good. If it comes back where you have issues, it's called negotiation.
Now, some of those issues could be, hey, they appraised the property and the value is okay, but you may have some recommendations or some repairs that have to be made, okay? That could be a negotiation piece. Or let's just say you have an expected value of $300,000, but it comes in at $280,000. Now you have more negotiations that have to be handled. These are all different things where your realtor is going to be involved, and they're going to help you through that part of the process. Let's just assume that it's good. It's the green light to proceed forward, and that's when you can close. When you look at the time frame, it can happen anywhere from 21 to 45 days, typically. If there's repairs needed, that may get pushed back, but for the most part, guys, that's what you can expect. So first you go under contract, you order the inspection, you order the appraisal. Once the appraisal comes back, you evaluate the appraised value, and if there's any conditions, and then you move forward. Anything you want to add?
Nope, and then you move in.
And then you move in is right. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you have any questions, let us know. Give us a call or send us a message. Otherwise, have a great Monday, and we'll catch up with you later.
And share this.
Yes, thanks, guys.